Ladies and gentlemen, this is National Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new video here. As I say, I'm going to do my 2023 pre-season challenge here between the Penrith Panthers and St Helens there at Blooper Stadium here as well. And if you guys are brand new to this channel over here, please give a like and subscribe here for more low content there coming in the near future as well. And let's get off to 500 subscribers here before the end of February as well. And enough scrambling about. Let's get into the review here for the preseason challenge. Now, I'm gonna say, man, St. Helens, man, they pretty much, showed absolute class here tonight here between the Penrith Panthers here as well. And man, oh man, St. Helens here, they have made a big statement here as well at Bluebird Stadium as well. So to all of the Super League haters out there who want doubt, saying, oh, St. Helens, they're from a farmers league and this and that. Well, to those people who thought that the Penrith Panthers were going to put 30 plus of them, you are absolute just. Listen, look, I know it's your opinion that, but for those who just gave St. Helens there no chance there at all, I gotta say, man, you're a complete fool and a complete clown. I know that I might sound rude, but I'm just absolutely, me and many other, NRL content creators who gave, or even who watch the Super Leagues themselves, who are also the biggest experts there on YouTube there for themselves there, pretty much know the games there more than possibly myself know that St. Helens were going to absolutely just give the Penrith Panthers here quite a shock here as well, and that's what it did here tonight as well. As in the first half here, Curtis Sirius in there got himself the line break there as well after a Brian Tahor error there as well, and then Curtis Sirius in there he finds the line break there as well with plenty of open space there on the inside there to Jack Wallsplit, and then Jack Wallsplit there runs it all the way there, scores under the post there to make it 4-0 there to the Saints. And then Tommy Makerson there converts the first ever try there for St. Helens there. And then Connell Hurl there after a Taylor May knock on as well. After St. Helens line speed there was absolutely just bombarded, just absolutely just lethal there as well, and they just forced the error there off from Taylor May, and then Conrad Hurl there. He finds some little gap over there to burst through as well, and to get himself over there for the second try there for the Saints. There in the first half, 50 minutes in, makes it 10 points to nil. But Tommy May gets in there, misses the conversion as well. But then I believe, speaking of Tommy Makerson there, I believe he got himself there injured there during the end of the first half there as well. And then in the second half here as well, Mark Percival there, the centre there for St Helens as well. He converts uh, uh, the penalty shot there being taken there on the 43rd minute as well. Makes it 12 points to nil as well. And then Isaac Tangle there as well, which yeah, I thought he was absolutely just sensational as well. I thought he was possibly the top five best players, play there for the Penrith Panthers as well in the club challenges there as well. I thought his aggression as well. I thought he was somewhat hard to stop there as well, and somehow break through there for Taylor Made as well. I thought a couple of times as well for himself there to even get some sort of space there to give some good field position there for Nathan Cleary as well, which Cleary does convert the first try there as well in the second half. But then straight after that try as well, it was Nathan Cleary there with the line dropout as well. Kick bomb there from Cleary there. And then what happens is that Jack Walls play there. He gets the knock on as well, which it uh sets up there for Brian Tohod as well to make it 10 points to 12 as well, and then Nathan Cleary there, he converts try to make it 12 points all. But then Stephen Crine there, he gets himself there, the knock on there himself, which St. Helens there also wanted to also appeal that they did want the penalty there as well. But then it was unsuccessful there as well. And yeah, but they went on to golden point as well, and then, obviously, after the era there from Steph and Crying there, they basically find some good field position as well. And after in going point there, with St. Helens there with Johnny Lomax there, missed a quite awkward angle there for himself to take the field goal there himself. He misses there wide on the right. And then the second one there, for Lewis Dodd there. He also misses there on the right there as well. But then Lewis Dodd finally on the 82nd minute there takes it as well, and the whole St. Helens fans as well also shout out there to St. Helens fans as well for traveling there for quite a long way there as well from the UK. Absolutely just loyal and passionate fans as well to see Lewis Dodd there, the halfback there for St. Helens there to get the winning game there for Saints there to win the World Club Challenges as well. And I believe this is the third ever win that St. Helens has won the World Club Challenge. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yes, St. Helens, they have defeated the Penrith Panthers here, I believe, back in 2003 or 2002 from what I heard. So yeah, this is the second time that St. Helens have uh, defeated the Penrith Panthers as well, and yeah, well, James Roby's there. He claims the trophy as well, and yeah, man, what a moment there for the long time and most greatest ever English rugby league player there to ever play as well. To hold up the World Club Challenge as well, and say fans, especially many other NRL content creators there who also support St. Helens there are absolutely over the mood as well. And I gotta say, the line speed, St. Helens was absolutely just passive, aggressive, and I thought uh, the four pack this such as Curtis Sirison as well, who is also a former NRL player as well, which I believe he used to play there for the Warriors. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also another, fantastic. Also another fantastic, NRL former NRL player as well. He used to also play for the Gold Coast Titans as well. From what I clearly remember as well, when I still remember him scoring that the winning try there in the double headed as well back in 2016 against the Melbourne Storm, and he also used to play for the New Zealand Warriors as well for his first ever club. And man, he has come a long way there, Conrad Herald as well, and yeah, Will Hogg provided on the other hand, I thought he done it right. Tommy Makes in there, it was I was pretty unfortunate there of him to not play in the second half. Pretty, pretty much he got that injury there as well. I think it was off by Jerome Luai there as well. I think that just gave it there to him, and yeah, so um I think it was off by Jerome Luai, or was it off by someone else? I'm not too sure, but yes, he was injured as well, and he did have to come off from the bench there as well. So from the field as well, with only a couple minutes there in the first half there as well. Jack Wilson there was absolutely just elite there as well. I think I think him or either Lewis Doyle or either James Rugby there gets myself the man of the match. Alex Walmsley there was also pretty good there in the fullback as well. With Matty Lees as well, which he also started the beef there as well. The fight there between who was it again? I think it was between him, oh yeah, and Moses Leota there as well. Yeah, that was kind of expected to go if you do know Matt Lees quite well as well in the Super League for himself. So yeah. But yeah, there was some pretty good attention as well, and say Helens there with the old school tradition there gave it there to the Penrith Panthers mentality as well. So yeah, great to see that as well, and great to see the Panthers there get a bit humbled in a situation as well. And Sione Matalia there was also pretty good as well. He got himself a couple of post contact measures as well. He was pretty good there by his contacts as well in defense as well. A bit too aggressive there from himself as well, which yeah man, saying Helens back rowers there were pretty good as well. I gotta say, my personal there, he was reading out the defensive quite well as well, and shout out there to Jack Walls, but they're also there on his try saver there on Nathan Cleary as well. Yeah, I know that there has been some. I know there's been some other NRL clubs that have stopped him as well, but you can't tell me that no other NRL club has ever stopped or even got himself a try saver there for Nathan Cleary there as well in the wet condition as well when he is at his prime. I know you may name me one back in 2017, 2018, but I'm talking about his peak prime there from 2020 to now. Or sorry, from 2022. And yeah, Seth Grind there, a fullback there as well. I thought his kick returns there were somewhat pretty good, but he wasn't trying, but he was struggling to get that breakaway as well as the kick changes there for St. Helens were absolutely just amazing as well. And yeah, Lewis Dart was pretty good. But John Lomax, man, his execution there for his for his grubber kicks there kind of sucked the life out of the Penrith Panthers defense as well, where he he exposed the Penrith Panthers back line there for a couple times as well, and yeah, well, fantastic kick and game there from Johnny Lomax there for himself. James Roberts there setting up a couple tries from himself. Morgan Nose was pretty good as well. I gotta say, Joey Lussick was absolutely just amazing there, coming off the bench as well. Louis McCarthy, Scratchbook. I don't know that much uh, about him, the number 15, but he was absolutely just fantastic. Oh, what the hell is this profile picture? What is that hairstyle, mate? By the way, yeah, Passy in the game did not look like this. Well, he had, I think, yeah, his hairstyle looked much more similar to Conrad her role there as well. So yeah, he was pretty good there on the field as well. James Bell, I didn't really see him get that much ball as well from what I've seen, but he did. Yeah, man. Jake Wingfield, I think he got himself a couple ball there a couple times as well from the reserves. And that's pretty much it for St. Helens as well. Yeah, man, just absolutely just class as well. And I'm so happy that St. Helens has finally shown not only the Penrith boys but also the entirety of the NRL media, uh, on what the Super League is all about. And if anyone who is actually watching this video right now and thinking that the Super League is actually easy, and that St Helens they're winning by for because the Super League is that easy. No, it's not, man. You know, they've got the Huntsville Giants who are also got themselves some pretty good gains there in 2023. You got the Warrington Wolves. The Wigan Warriors are still pretty good as well. Even though they dropped a little bit. No, they're not on the downfall. They're still good as what they are. Um, you still got who else there? Hull FC. I know Hull KR is going a bit mad this season. You know, Catalans is a pretty hard read to read to read this as well. But you know what? I don't want to go off topic there to this video as well. This is a review, not the preview there of the Super League. So enough of me rambling about. Let's get on to the Penrith Panthers as well. For my thoughts, I thought Isaac Tungle there was pretty good there for the Penrith Panthers as well. I thought he was possibly the top five or even uh, the second best there in the match as well, along with Taylor Mater, who also got a couple of breakthroughs as well. Poor uh, Sana Deriva there couldn't really get that much spaces to really show his step work as well. So yeah, he was pretty underwhelming there tonight as well. Deriva, Brian Tor there was pretty good as well. Jerome Luai there, he got himself a couple of good tackles as well. I thought Cleary there, I thought his execution there, some of them were. Uh, a bit poor there from my decision as well. I thought he was under pressure by Rugby there a couple times as well. Um, he got himself about like one good kick decision there on the last as well, and that was in the second half there. To set up there for who was it again? It was for Taylor May. It was sorry, no, yeah, sorry, yeah, no, sorry, it was for Isaac, Tungle as well. So yeah, um, yeah, that was the only good play that he has ever made there in a match there in attacking kicked as well. Mitch Kenny, I thought he did alright there as well. Moses Leota there, I didn't really see him doing that much. James Fish Harris, on the other hand, I thought he was pretty good as well. Luke Garner there was pretty aggressive there as well, putting a couple of big hit ups as well. I think on Johnny, sorry, no, on Mark Percival and obviously kind of there. I think on Johnny Lomax there for a couple of times as well. I think also on Jack Wall split there as well. Yeah, Zach Hoskin there. He didn't really get that much ball as well. And yeah, his first ever carry there, he didn't expect it as well. From Nathan Cleary there, I believe it was. Or sorry, no, it was from Jerome Luai. Was it? No, it was from Nathan Cleary, and yeah, I thought he was a little bit disappointed there as well. Zach Hoskin there, but I feel like he is going to improve as well, and I'm sure he'll maybe get some more minutes there in the regular season. So we'll have to wait and see on how that goes. Jack Hogger, I don't think I even see him calm on there for the Panthers, so I can't really judge by him. I say Yi Yo there. I thought he did right there for his run ups as well. Matthew Eisenhuth there as well. He was mad. Spencer Lena there. I thought his charge there as well on the ups there and on the post contact there were pretty good as well. James Salmon there. He didn't do that much as well. They're coming on as well. Lindsay Smith. I didn't really see him doing that much there. As well. And Yeah, it's kind of a bit hard to judge on who's the top five best players as well. But I feel like uh Tungle, May, Brian Toll was pretty good. I'll say maybe Fisher Harris was pretty good as well. Uh, S- Stephen Crying there, I thought, yeah, man, it's a pretty hard read there to see who's really the top five best players as well. So I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty hard for me to rate who's the best top five since they looked like the whole team. They were in the game there as well to really try to compete with the high levels there with St. Helens as well. So yeah, I thought that the Penrith Panthers there. I feel like the kicking game there as well were kind of poor. The passes as well, they were kind of poor. And yes, St. Helens also been up there more on the completion rate there more than what the Penrith Panthers did. They're quite shockingly as well, but it's not real surprise as well as I feel like this is a big wake up call there for the Penrith Panthers as well for what they do have to come as well. And maybe Dylan Edwards there could have done something there as well, but you know, I'm not sure if he would have taken the same great kicks there from Johnny Lomax and Lewis Dodd as well. Since yeah, man, Lewis Dodd's kicks there were absolutely just amazing as well. On pressure there for Stare for crying as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it there for the Panthers. I don't really have much to say, but other than they were quite disappointed sometimes as well. They could have done the completion rate there much more better as well, especially on the last uh, fifth tackles as well. And yeah, enough of that. We're gonna rate the top five best players there from this match as well. But I wanted to make it easy here, so I'm gonna go for St. Helens as well. Ooh. So my man of the match, I'm gonna go. Now this is a tough one. There's a lot of good players there as well, but I'm gonna say that Jack Wolfsburg there is my man of the match here. I'm gonna say number two here is gonna be James Rugby as well. He absolutely just set up some pretty good tries there and some pretty good runs and some pretty good attacking sets there for the full pack as well, especially for the backline as well for the whole entire team. And yeah, he was the conductor there as well to make the moves there for the runs and the great plays as well for the whole match. Most of the match. Third place, I'm gonna say is going to be Lewis Dodd, man. He won the field goal there for St. Helens as well. And I thought his kick game as well to keep on pressure there as well on to keep Steph Grinder on his own and they're quite deep as well, and to get the kick chases as well, to rush down on him as well, and to keep the Panthers there on the own 10 as well and on the own half as well is absolutely just per class as well. I'm gonna go with number four there, Johnny Lomax as well. His grabber kicks there on the last one were absolutely just amazing and were exposing the Panthers defense as well as what I mentioned there before. I'm gonna go for number five there. Finally, I'm gonna go for let's go for. Ooh, I'm gonna go for Curtis Series in there, man. He was probably for the first half try as well. I thought his post contact measures were pretty good as well. His defensive work was amazing, and yeah, man. No, and that's my top five best players there for St. Helens, and congrats for them. Now for the poor old Penrith Panthers, man. The shitty ass SH there as well from the Blue Mountains as well. Well, my top five best players there for the Penrith Panthers. Well, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be pretty tough. I'll say the best ever man. I know that everyone's gonna say, oh, it's gonna be one of the spines, but I'm gonna say it's not. I'm gonna say, Eyes Tungo there, is number one for me. I thought he was the best of a man there for myself as well. I'm gonna say number two there, Taylor May. I thought he was pretty dangerous there as well on the line break as well. But let's be honest, without Tango there as well, I thought Maida was not going to get the breakthrough there as well, and to possibly get the Panthers there. I'm some pretty good field position as well. I know Brian Tor got himself some tries as well, but I do remember he hasn't really got himself some pretty good running meters, some pretty good impressive running meters there for himself as well. So I don't think he's going to be top five there for me. I'm gonna say Nave for career there as well. I'm gonna say for number three there for myself. I'm gonna say number four. I'm probably gonna say James Fisher Harris. I'm gonna say for number five, I'm gonna say Spencer Lena as well. I thought he was pretty good there for his post contact meters as well. And that's pretty much it there for the top five best players there. For the Panthers there for themselves as well. And yeah, well, but man and male, I can say much more top five best players for St. Helens as well. I could ramble on for so much longer, but yeah, that's pretty much my Panthers and St. Helens World Club Challenge there for 2023. If you guys did enjoy this review here as well, please give it a like and subscribe here for more low content there coming in the near future as well. And let's get off to 500 subscribers as well before the end of February as well. And lads, St. Helens, they have made a big statement here at Bluebird Stadium here as well. I am absolutely over the moon as well. I can ramble on and on about how good they have proven the haters wrong, and I just absolutely just love it, and it really just gets me much more hyped to see the Super League to come back there as well. By the way, there's going to be much more Super League content there coming your way as well. And lads, yeah, that's going to be it there as well for tonight. I think this will be uploaded there tomorrow as well, since it is getting kind of late as well. So lads, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'm probably going to end off here since I am rambling on as well for so much longer. So yeah, this has been National Sports Lawyer here. Take care, and have a safe and wonderful night as well. And up the Saints, even though I am a Huntsville Giants fan, and yeah, take care and peace.
I'm coming in hot.